Hey guys, um, welcome back to my channel. So today's probably gonna so today's gonna be self-improvement day 11. I actually came across I was looking through my feed on YouTube and I saw some people talking about like casual sex, porn addiction, stuff like that. And yeah, I think some of them are give like pretty good advice, and I don't know, I sort of just since we're already talking about it, I sort of like give my, I guess, thoughts on it. um I mean One thing is like, yeah, casual sex is definitely like it's normalized a lot in our society, which I don't think it's healthy. STIs, it's like pretty rampant nowadays, and yeah, it can get pretty dangerous. That's one thing, and also like just the idea of like sex not being sacred to your partner just seems like um, sounds crazy to me, you know. Um, because like with the amount of like how porn is so rampant nowadays, like people sort of feel like sex is just a normal thing now. Like you just get to have it with whoever you're attracted to. Some people even do it with someone they don't even attracted to, just to have that pleasure. But yeah, I personally, I struggle with it too. When I was young, I was definitely someone who desire, because I was born in a pretty restrictive family, and yeah, porn was something that you kind of like you like sneak and try to do it secretly. So I kind of had a lot of like desires to just have sex casually, just to know what it feels like. It was sort of something that I fantasize about. But yeah, I mean, if you have ever have sex, you know that like after you do it, the expectation of you thinking about it is probably a lot more stimulating than when you actually do it. When after you've done it, you're like, oh, okay. I mean, it's not as like amazing as I thought it would be, you know. Um, but I mean, it can get amazing. I'm not gonna sit here and say that sex is not amazing, because I think it is. It's something that's very amazing. Um, but okay, one thing that I want to share is that I definitely struggle with thinking about having not a lot, like having some casual sex, and I thought it was kind of fine. But I think one thing that helped me is um like I said yesterday, I was talking about how just like slowing down, slowing down, enjoying your trip from from work to school, just enjoying, well, whether if you're walking home or you're just like driving back home. Like if you're going for a destination, like I think like nowadays we're so like our time is so cramped and we're so like overstimulated. Like whenever we have downtime, let's say you're doing the dishes, you're like going back home, walking home, like any of these like daily, like low stimulating activities, it doesn't feel like it feels boring. It doesn't feel stimulated enough in our society. And we always try to like listen to something or like find something more stimulating, because our brain is like so used to having all these like stimulations. And yeah, and I mean that's the same thing with like porn. Like it just stimulates your brain so much that where you get addicted to it. So I think one thing that really helps is just like take things slowly. Let's say you are going from home to school, just enjoy your walk. Don't think about like, oh, once I get to school, uh, this and that. Don't think about that. Focus in the present when you walk from home to school. Like pay attention to the road, pay attention to the weather, the bird chirping, the sun, or it's raining, whatever. Like like live in the present. I mean, a lot of people say like live in the present, but if you can actually be grateful of your present, because time is super important, and if you can pay attention to the present, pay attention to the tiny things in life, it's like it's life changing. It's you live a different life, you know. I know. Obviously, this is like a lot easier said than done. So, but I mean, it's not as hard as you think. Like once you make small changes and you keep it consistent, like you'll be surprised. And once you see the benefits, I mean, I have tons of my advice or like my trip or not my trip, my journey of self improving, NoFap, cold shower, stuff like that. Like just small things like they add up, and once you see the benefits and see how it can really change your life, how it improves your life, like you will start doing it, you know. And yeah, so in terms of like casual sex, it's like I feel like if you're someone who likes to do that, that just means like you just want something fast. It's sort of like if you're walking from home to school, you just like skipping that part and you just walk from home and straight to school. And so like when you're looking at a woman, or let's say you're trying to date someone, and all you think about is like, oh man, if I get to have sex with this woman, blah blah blah, like you're ignoring the part where you walk from home to school, like that part where you walk, that downtime, the the boring time, I guess, you're just skipping it, which is like I don't know how to explain it, but like I guess I sort of explained it in the beginning, but that's like you skipping the most important part. You just like trying to get to the result, and once you get the result, all you get is emptiness. Like you're just gonna feel bad, and yeah. So so yeah, I mean, I kind of want to share this because I was listening to a video about this, and I think what helps me the most is just the mindset change of like I don't want to be someone who just wants to rush to the result, who just wants like who are so result or goal oriented, who who just ignores the journey, the detours. Like, cause like I mean, um I love just like the tiny journeys we go through in our life, like things that you don't expect. Because if your life just goes like how you expected, like oh I'm gonna do this, I get this goal, like I just want this goal, I'm not gonna think about the process of it. The process sucks. Like dude, like then what's the life then? Life just sucks at this point. So yeah, for me, I really enjoy the process, and I think process is like it's actually the most fun part. Let me give you like a really easy example. Like, let's say you play a game. You're level one, and you're trying to, as you play the game, you try to level up. You beat the monster. You level up. You get stronger. You go through the journey to reach that final boss. But like everyone is just thinking about like, oh, once I get to the final boss. But like, is fighting the final boss gonna be the most fun part of the game? Most likely not. The most fun part of the game is probably when you're on that journey as you're getting stronger. The process of you getting stronger, the process of you going through that journey is probably where you feel most fun. And if you don't have that, I mean, that you're just gonna get miserable. Like imagine you play a game, you play level one, and you feel like oh man, I'm level one. I'm sick of this. I'm just gonna cheat and get to level 50. And once you get to level 50, you beat the final boss, and the game is just over. So like, what was even the point of the game? So this is like sort of similar to like casual sex. Like you just go to a woman, and then once you get that sex done, and then it's just over, you know. So yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be a longer video. I kind of rant and talk more than I should, but yeah, I feel like this is important, and I hope this helps people. Um, I think I might put like how to deal with casual sex or like porn stuff like that, and in the title. But this is gonna be, I guess, self improvement day 11. But yeah, I hope this helps, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.